What's up guys? So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my AP Studio Art experience. Now if you don't know what AP Studio Art is, in a really quick sum up, it's a high school college prep class you can take, hence in your high school years, where you can take it for 1 whole year and then you're going to take the AP National Exam for College Board, and then if you pass it you could get college credits. If you're not familiar with this type of stuff, it really depends whether you have these type of classes in your high school or where you live. This is mostly aiming for the people that live in the US who do take AP classes and who are familiar with College Board and the National Exam. But if you are someone who's watching and is considering of taking this course because you're interested in the art career field or anything else, if you want to know more about the criteria for this whole type of class, just keep on watching and I'll be talking about some recommendations, some tips, my experience, and some artworks I have completed along the year. Everything is going to be in the description down below. If you have any further questions, please leave them down below and I will answer them. I took this course my senior year. I really enjoyed it and I really liked it. And this video is going to be kind of compiled in different parts, so I will link down below some of the times in which you could skip to certain parts that you're interested in, because this video is going to have a lot of information. So I hope this video helps you guys, and let's get started. Now, how did I get into this class? Now, for my school, you had to have prior experience to art. So I took a ceramics class my 11th year in high school, so my junior year, and I was able to get into this. But I did have a friend who did not have any art classes for the past 3 years, and she took it with me like the same year as me, and she was a senior, and she didn't have any art experience like in classes wise, but she does know how to draw. So she had to show the teacher that she was able to make art pieces, and just show to her that like, yes, I have experience in making art, and that's how she was able to get in. Because usually in my school you have to like send in an AP application and like show proof to them that you have the abilities to start this course. So yeah. Now, I took this class because, one, I love art. It's a great passion and hobby of mine, but I am not interested in going into the art career field or the path. I'm not going to major in art in college. I'm going to major in psychology. I took it because I didn't have any other elective course I wanted to take in my high school, so I decided to take this. I just thought it would be a good opportunity to explore new mediums, meet some new people, learn more about art, and dedicate some time to art because it is something I really enjoy doing. I just wanted to take it. But if you want to take this course but you aren't really gonna go into the art field, but you're really passionate or you have a great liking for this hobby, then I say you could go for it. If you take this course to think that you're just gonna get college credits, don't take this course if you just want to get the credits for it, because you have to make sure you're actually passionate about art, because this course involves a lot of dedication and you will not like this class if you don't like art. It's very simple. Like, do it for the enjoyment of it and for the credits too, for your future if possible or necessary. Just keep in mind that the things I do in my class probably might not occur in your class that you're gonna take. It might be totally different, it might be the same, so I can't say, but I'm just speaking from my personal experience. So in my AP Studio Art class, I had 6 people. It was really small, but it was nice because we were able to talk about our art pieces like one-on-one, and we were able to get good feedback. It really depends on your school how big this course is. So along the year, every Friday, we would all get together in one table and we would have the artwork we finished throughout the week, and we would go around the table and just critique each other's work. So pretty much just giving each other feedback about what's the best thing about a piece you have, or what's the worst part, or just some recommendations on what to make it better, or just more ideas and brainstorming. And it's a very good thing to do because you get feedback on your art to make it better if you want, and you could change according to what other people say or what they interpret. But the cons about critiques is that if you are someone who doesn't like being told about what to do or what not to do in your artwork, this can be kind of frustrating because some people, when they speak their opinion, it's kind of irritating. It's really hard to just kind of take in their critiques because you think to yourself like, this is what I wanted to do for my art piece and I don't want you to make me change it. And it's really hard to keep your emotions intact. But just remember, when you do critiques with other people, when they see your artwork and they say something about it, don't take it on a personal level. This class teaches you a lot about how to say the right things to another person, and also to just take in criticism, because that's the most important part, because it could help you. So getting a grade in this course was really easy for me. All we had to do was send in a certain amount of art pieces to my teacher each month or every 2 months, and she puts it in the grade book, and that's it. So for example, we had to do 15 sketches by a certain date, like April 12th, and then like we have to send in 5 pieces of artworks that are finished and send it to our teacher by April 7th, and that's when the deadline is and when the art pieces are due, so she could put in a grade. And if we did miss it and we had more, we have to just make up the missing assignments, and our grade will just keep going up or keep going down depending on what's missing and what's turned in. So this was an easy A. Sometimes you get left behind because you get an artist block, or sometimes you're way up ahead. It just depends on your pace. For me, usually I was on the right path and I had no trouble like catching up, and I knew when I had to turn in my stuff. So a couple pros and cons about this class. Pros is that you get to see your peers' art styles along the year. You get to make really good friends and you get to see what kind of art they do. It's really cool because you don't have to feel like you're competing with other people, because everyone has their own art style. They use their different mediums, they use their own stuff, and you can do your own thing. You can just tell everyone has their own art style and what they're best at. Another pro is you can discover new mediums and techniques to make art pieces. You have class time to do your artwork. Like, you don't have to do this all at home all the time. You are at school every day, and when you enter class, you have the free time to do this. Some cons about this class is throughout the year you could get artist block, and if you don't know what artist block is pretty much when your creativity shuts down on you and it fails, and you can't make anything nice because you just can't develop your extraordinary thoughts to make a good art piece. You just sit there and you think to yourself, what am I gonna do? I don't know what to make, and I don't know what to do. So it kind of takes a while to get away from that. Another con is procrastination. If you're a person that procrastinates a lot, procrastination does not do well in this class, because you have to dedicate your time to your art piece, artwork, or anything to make sure it is a good piece. If it's not, it's just gonna be average, and it just seems like you're not putting enough effort. So you really have to make sure you are putting the time and effort in whatever you're doing, so you could get a good grade and a good score for the AP exam. Another con is finding your concentration, and I'm gonna get into this in a little bit, but pretty much this is just kind of a set of pieces you have to make for the AP exam, and this is kind of hard because it's hard to think of a theme to surround your pieces. So next is the AP Studio Art exam. Now this is the national exam for College Board that you have to send in. So pretty much when you start taking the class, you are pretty much starting your AP national exam on day 1. National exam itself is just a day where you prep all your pieces and then you send it in a portfolio. So as you can see, I have this really big portfolio, but it's this AP Studio Art portfolio, and you have to just prep the pieces you have to send in. So what you have to send in? You have to send in 5 of your best quality art pieces. So this means you are going to have the art pieces you have. Pretend this is like one of my best pieces. Now I'm gonna frame it. You have to make like a little border, and you have to put paper on top to cover it. You have to label it. You have to package this up, put it in the portfolio, and then you get to send this off to College Board, but the administration in your school does it for you. So this is what I had to do. So here I have like a little flap, and we had to tape this on the back, right? And I had my AP scan label sticker thing on the back so they know it's mine. And when they open it, it'll have your artwork protected and covered. So here's one of my best quality pieces that I sent in. Here's another one. This is the third one. As you could see, it's kind of messed up because I just got this back from the actual College Board. So of course it can get messy or ruined amongst the process, but here is another one. This is my third one. I'm so sorry, I am showing this really quick. Here's another one, and this is the 5th one. Here's another one. So those are all the art quality pieces that I have. Like I said, this is supposed to go in this portfolio to be sent. Now that is not it for the college exam. They say exam because it's an exam, but really you're working on it all throughout the year. Another thing you have to do is make an account, and you have to scan your art pieces and upload them on a certain website. So for each set, first you have a set for your concentration. A concentration is pretty much a theme surrounding your pieces, and you have to think of a certain theme to make a series of pieces to show College Board. For example, my series, or like my concentration, was time. It was revolving around time, and I pretty much made pieces with a certain message for each one, but they were all incorporated into the theme of time, if that makes sense. It's so hard to explain, and it's so hard to grasp what a concentration is, and me trying to ramble on will not do justice, but yes, that's the best I can explain what a concentration is. Next is breath. Breath is a series of artworks in which you make certain pieces revolving around different mediums. So for example, I have this art piece that was made out of oil pastels, and then I made this one out of acrylic, and then this one I made out of watercolor. So as you can see, these are all different mediums of art. So you have to make like a series of pieces in which there are different types of mediums. So that's the best I could explain it. It's hard to grasp too, but in all, like, that is it. And also for your 5 best pieces you put in the portfolio, you can take any pieces from your concentration or from your breath. So in total, you have to make 24 pieces along the year. Yeah, that is it for the College Board part of the video. Now, I already got my score back. I got a 4 on it, and the reason why I got a 4 on it was because my breath wasn't strong enough. Like, I didn't bother making really good pieces for my breath. I just kind of brushed that aside, but my concentration was really good, and the things I sent in, like the quality pieces I sent, they were pretty, like, decent. So that is it for this video. I'm gonna have another part to this showing my artwork. As you can see, like, I have a whole lot of things to show, and this is just a small part, but I hope this video helped for those that are trying to get into this course, or who want to take it, or are interested and want to know more about it. And please tell me if you were confused at certain parts, or if you need further explaining. Just leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll be able to reply back to you ASAP, because it's summertime and I have nothing else to do. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!